So today I'm going to run this session about how can you get the maximum value out of online events. I'm Rohit Agarwal, the founder and innovation facilitator at First Loop. And thank you, Jason, for giving a wonderful introduction to Upstart. And now I'm going to focus on how can you get maximum value out of Upstart and the platform that we're using today, which is Hopin. All right. So first of all, let us establish why do we need to learn now how to get maximum value out of online events of all times. So first of all, as Jason already mentioned, there was a small virus that affected the whole world. The entire world has been disrupted, and what we are in today is the new normal. So we have to adjust to the new normal, where majority of the events have moved from being offline events to online events, and we need to learn how to get maximum value out of these. Over the past 6 months, habits have changed. A lot of people have started adjusting to how online events happen. We started with using Zoom meetings and then breakout rooms. And then, since the platforms are a bit basic, we now have something called like Hopin, which gives us a lot more features and makes it very similar to how in-person events happen. And with that, I bring up the S curve. A lot of you would be familiar with it. So today, online platforms are getting as good as offline events. So whenever there's a new disruption or a different technology, the technology is first not so good as the original way, which is the normal inline events. But then with platforms like Hopin, we are jumping on the S curve and we are moving ahead. So I'm sure in the very near future with AR, VR, we will be crossing online events will be crossing how in-person events take place, and majority of the events will move online. All right, so there's a simple formula for online events. So what is everyone looking for? They're looking for value. And then the attendees are looking for a return on the attention that you're giving us today. Whereas the speakers and partners, for them, it is the return on effort that we put into organizing the whole conference or delivering the talk. So we have a wonderful audience today that's very interactive, as I can see from the chat already. So I'm sure the return on efforts for speakers and partners are being well taken care of. Now, for you as an attendee, the amount of attention that you give, you would require a return on attention. And then for that, let us look at the different features that Hopin and Upstart provides, so you're able to do what you want to actually do at the conference. All right, so if you go to the right side of the screen where you'll see a tab called polls, and you can click on the tab and you can take the poll. I know a lot of you have already taken it. So we see that 47% of the attendees here are for the session content. There is about 50% that are for matchmaking, and there's a small percentage that is here for the other events. So we will quickly cover all three of these expectations. And I'll give you about, if you haven't taken the poll, please go in there and take the poll. All right, so those of you who are here to network and to meet new people, I'm going to guide you through 6 things that you should definitely be looking into and doing. So the first one is chat, as you have already notified us in the chat when you couldn't hear us. So you can always interact in the chat. Above the chat bar on the right side, you're going to see 2 options. One of them is the lobby chat, and one of them is the conference chat. The conference chat is general to the whole conference. So when you post there, everyone in the conference can see it. Whereas the lobby chat is specific to the lobby and the session that you're attending it. So when you go to a sessions, you will see there'll be a session chat and a conference chat. So whenever you're posting or interacting with the session, please post it in the sessions tab. And you can see it on the right side of your screen. Next is matchmaking. So a lot of people here would be looking to interact with others and to get to know other people and to expand their network. So for matchmaking, there are 2 features. The first one is one-to-one video calls. So on the right side of the screen, on the top, you will see the People's tab. And if you click on people, you can click on who all are attending Upstart right now, and you can request a one-to-one video call with them. Apart from that, if you go to the left side of the screen, you will see there's an option for matchmaking. And when you are on the matchmaking tab, what happens is you will be matched with other people hanging out in the matchmaking room at the same time. So matchmaking will be ongoing the whole time, and between 12 to 1, it will be switched to speed mode, wherein the time that you will have talking to the other person on the other side of the uh, video call, uh, the time will reduce from 10 minutes, which it'll be for the whole conference, to 3 minutes. So it's a speed matchmaking session that will be there. All right. So how do you connect with people that you chat with, that you meet on the matchmaking, or you have a one-to-one video call on? So the first one is you can of course connect with them on LinkedIn. So you can share your LinkedIn profile with them, and they connect with you on LinkedIn or other social media as you prefer. And the second option is to connect on through Hopin. So how you connect through Hopin is you go to when you are in the matchmaking tab and you are on a video call with someone, you'll see an option of connect popping up on the top of the screen. So if both of you click on connect, then you can exchange business cards technically, or exchange your contact details on the Hopin platform. Remember that it's only possible if you are in the matchmaking tab and you are on a one-to-one matchmaking call with somebody. It's not possible if you do a one-to-one video call with someone. All right, we have the wonderful exhibitors and partners. So you can go to the exhibitors tab on the left side of the screen, and you will see all the wonderful exhibitors that are there. They'll be there whole day, or there'll be a video, so you can get to know them, you can talk with them, or you could interact with other people in the exhibitors booth at that particular time. What is a conference, or what is a startup conference without fun? And as Jason already mentioned, Upstart started as a fun way for startups and startup enthusiasts and founders to come together. So there'll be a lot of fun sessions in the evening. There's the musical happening. There's the startup pub quiz. There's a beer testing, which is invite only. And then there's the late night pub, which I'm most excited about because it's supposed to sustain till 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. And I'm looking forward to having some of you till that time so we can interact more later in the evening in a more relaxed setting. And finally, make sure that the connections you make today at Upstart, you retain those connections and you build a lifelong relation with the people that you're meeting here. Maybe some of you will find co-founders here today. Some of you will learn new things. Some of you are looking to meet investors, and I wish you the best for finding investors. So whatever you're looking for, make sure the contacts that you make today are the contacts that you retain for a long time in the future. All right, and then a majority of the attendees today are here to learn from on-stage content. So I'm going to run you through what are the different things you can do to get value to get the value of learning that you actually want. So all of the sessions that will take place will be on the sessions tab, which is on the right side, and in the middle, you'll see a sessions tab. All of the sessions will be happening there, and you can go and join a session at any time you like. So all the talks and workshops will be in the sessions tab after this. Make sure you check the agenda. Just above the sessions tab, you'll see the lobby where we are right now, and then above it is the agenda where you'll see the agenda for the whole day. You can see all of the talks, the fireside chats, and the workshops that you can attend throughout the day. One interesting feature is you'll have the option to add to calendar, which is your personal calendar, the events that you want to attend. So then your personal calendar will be giving you a notification, and you'll make sure you don't miss the miss the particular session. All right, what's most important about online events is interaction. You have to be vocal. You can tag other people in the chat by using @. So let us try. Let's see some people tag other people. Tag the one above you. Use the @ to tag other people in the chat and say something. All right, let's see you in the chat posting something with the @ sign in the lobby chat. All right, perfect. I see some @ popping up. That is great. All right, keep that flowing, keep that going. Be vocal in an online event. It is very easy to just sit in a corner and not be noted by anyone. But if you're vocal and you're interacting with the speakers, you're interacting with other attendees, you will get way more value than normal. Right. The next one is ask questions. Whenever you are in a session, whenever you are in a lobby, you can always ask your questions. There's the amazing speakers that will be answering your questions, or there'll be the support staff that can answer your questions in case it's a doubt. Also, at the end of every session, there will be a 10 minutes Q&A. So then you can have your moment of fame because speakers can invite you on stage to share your thoughts or ask your questions. So the more vocal you are, the more chances you have of going on stage and presenting yourself and exposing yourself to the whole conference. So make sure you are vocal and that you ask questions, you share your thoughts, you chat with others, because the more you chat and talk, the more it'll be possible for you to get your moment of fame and come on stage, the Upstart platform. Let us look at some more things, which are if you ever need support, you can go to the sessions tab and you will see the support concierge in the supports tab. You can just join that session, and the awesome team of organizers at Upstart will be helping you out with whatever your doubts are. So you'll find it in the sessions tab, in the support concierge, and make sure you open it in a new tab right now so you don't lose the session. The next one is the replay pass. So in case you will be missing some sessions that you really want to attend, what you can do is go to the exhibitors tab on the left side of the page, and you will see the option to buy a replay pass. So what you can do is you can listen to all of the content that you will be missing right now. There are sessions happening in parallel, so you'll be missing some of them definitely. And if you want to watch them, you can get yourself a replay pass, which is for all of the sessions, or you can even gift it to a friend or a colleague who you think should listen to a particular talk. And the last but the most important thing is reorienteering. Think of this: when you go to a physical conference and you feel a bit lost, what do? You look for the reception, right? So in the Hopin platform and at Upstart today, if you ever feel lost, you can come back here to the lobby and you will see this video by Jason Danger, where he talks about navigating the conference. It's an approximately 10 minutes video that runs you through all of the different features that Jason talked about right now and I talked about right now. So you will have a very good idea of where you should head. Uh, so make sure you reorient yourself by coming back to the lobby and looking at the video if you feel lost at any point of time. All right, let's get some interactions going. So how have you found the content so far? Have you understood everything, or have you understood some parts of it, or do you still feel confused? Post it in the chat, and please post it in the lobby chat so I can know that you understood the content actually. All right, we have sounds good. All right, we have a lot of understood everything. All right, some have understood some questions. All right, if you have a doubt and you still need to explore some features, as I told you, come back here to the lobby and look at the video. The video explains in very short everything that we have covered in Jason's talk and in my talk right now. And those of you who are still confused and would like the support staff to help you, make sure you head to the sessions tab and then the support concierge, and somebody will help you out there. All right. So as Jason already mentioned, make sure you share your selfies with your setup, with the speakers, with the content, and with the quotes that the speakers put up on social media. You can share them on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and you can get the reach of the Upstart network. So make sure you do that. And how do you take a screenshot very quickly? So on Mac, you use the Shift plus Command plus 4. And on PC, you will see this. You'll see this key on the right top of your keyboard called the print screen. So you can just click on that, and then you can go to Paint and save your screenshot and post it on social media. And yes, there is a special prize for the best selfie that's posted on social media, as Jason already mentioned. So make sure you're sharing all your photos and your thoughts and how you feel about the whole Upstart conference on social media. And make sure you use the hashtag Upstart. And then finally, let us look at some tips and tricks to assure that you get the return on attention that you have been giving us now and you'll be giving us later. And for the partners and speakers, the return on your efforts. Make yourself visible so you can go on the very top right and you can edit your profile picture. So you can please put a photo of your own face and then add a little bit about yourself, a tagline about you maybe, so that people who check your profile out know who you are and what you do. Also, I would recommend not to use a photo of a cartoon character or your pet, because think of going to a physical conference and then not being able to recognize who someone is because they have a Spider-Man mask on their face. Make sure you approach people. So initiate a chat, keep it short and simple, and schedule a follow-up for later. So build a connection here, but keep it short and simple. And then you can follow up with them, of course, later on LinkedIn or on email, wherever you connect. Most importantly, make sure that you have fun. Everyone is here to connect, learn, and enjoy themselves, and make sure you're doing the same. And let us start accepting the new normal. Online events are here to stay and they will be more and better in the future. We are, as I already pointed out, we have moved a long way in the development of online events and it is just going to get better. So let us start treating Upstart as a physical event and be there the whole day, be interacting, because think of it, if you are at a physical event, you are there 100%. So if you want value out of an online event, you have to be there 100% to get the most value. And then finally, I'll repeat again, go to the lobby if you're lost and you can watch the video with Jason to see how to navigate the whole conference. Right. Thank you, everyone. I'm Rohit Agarwal from First Loop. First Loop is a small innovation management consultancy in Stockholm. We are a startup, 5 months old, and we facilitate workshops in different user-centric design methods. If you want to connect with me, you can send me an email or you can connect with me on my LinkedIn. And if you have any questions, please put them in the chat and I will be happy to help you out.